Hi guys, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of high-end makeup that is actually worth your money. I think we all can agree that we hate buying a high-end product just for it to not be that great or not even be as good as drugstore products. So this video is here to help you guys today, show you guys what products are really worth it. Again, these are just my opinions based on what I like, and so yeah, I hope it's helpful. So nothing too crazy today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell to join my little family. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So for primer, I personally think the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer is really worth your money because A, it's not even that expensive. It's on the more affordable end. I believe it's only $20. And the reason why I think this is really worth your money is because I know it's very popular to double or triple prime. For example, you go in with a Pore Diffusing Primer, a hydrating one, and then a gripping one. This Rare Beauty one is all three in one. I don't know how Selena did it, but this is a really good primer. It blurs my pores, evens out any texture that I have, but it also is just so hydrating. And then it has a very slight tacky finish, so it's a really great multifunctional primer. So as you guys know, I don't really like to wear foundation all that much. I kind of just go in with a concealer most of the time. And a concealer I think is so worth money is the Kosas Concealer. I'm in the shade 4.5N. This concealer is definitely worth your money because it's probably one of the most natural and hydrating concealers I think I've ever used while still providing such good coverage. I think it's definitely a good light to medium coverage and definitely buildable because it is so thin, lightweight, and creamy and hydrating. So you can definitely build it up to your liking. So this is really great because you can use it if you want to go natural. You can use it if you're doing a full face. So it's very good for like different occasions. And the formula is just so great. I love how creamy it is. Very dry skin friendly. Not only that, but Kosas is a clean brand, so they use only clean ingredients. And the finish of this concealer, I feel like it would match any type of skin tone or skin type because it doesn't really have like a dewy finish by any means. It's more of just like a very natural hydrating finish. So there you guys can see it covered up quite a bit and it's so good. Now for cream bronzer, I am using the Fenty cream bronzer. This one is so good. I think this one is very universally loved by everyone on the internet. I am in the shade 03 Macchiato. This is just a very natural, creamy, balmy bronzer. You can't really go wrong with this bronzer when you're using it because it goes on the cheeks so natural. Do you see that? Not patchy whatsoever. It adds just the perfect amount of warmth to my face. A lot of bronzers just tend to be super like strong and pigmented right off the bat, and so sometimes that gets tricky to use and it's like tricky to blend and it looks just really muddy and patchy in the skin, but you never have to worry about that with the Fenty bronzer. Also, they have amazing shade ranges, like different undertones and just a wide range for everybody. Now for cream blush, I am going to be using the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Blush, I believe they're called, in the shade Bliss. But honestly, all the shades are beautiful. I think the shades are very unique. Nothing like we ever really see from any other brand. But Bliss is my personal favorite because it's just a beautiful baby pink. Like honestly, I think the prettiest pink ever to be made. But the reason why I think this is so worth your money is because these are so pigmented. You literally only need a dot on each side of the face. So this product will last you so long. Not to mention, it's an amazing formula. It just like sinks into your skin. I love how it doesn't look like it's sitting on top of your face, and yeah, I just love how natural it looks and how seamless it blends. Now for powder, I'm going in with the Beauty Bakerie Pinch of Flour. This is the bite size, but the original size is like $24. So I do consider this high end. I don't know if they sell this bite size anymore. I got it on sale at Target for like $8, which is such a steal because this is a quite normal compact. But I am in the shade Cassava, which is a yellow, but honestly, even though it's a yellow tint, it's quite like brightening and whitening underneath my eyes. But guys, this is the prettiest powder I think I've ever used in my entire life. It's so incredibly blurring, but it manages to not be cakey and powdery on the skin. And again, it won't make your concealer dark. I hate powders that darken your concealer in your face, so this will really brighten that. I love that even though it does blur and mattify the skin, it's not drying. Like, it doesn't pick up on any of my dryness or texture on my skin, which is a really big factor in whether or not I like a powder. But this powder is my holy grail. I don't think I could live without it. It's the one that I reach for the most. Now for bronzer, I feel like this product's kind of controversial. Not controversial, but some people love it, some people hate it, but for me, I love it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. I am in the shade 2 medium. And now the reason why I think this is really worth your money is because A, you get so much product in here, because this is actually a bronzer for face and body, and its price range is not too far off from other high-end bronzers that are just for your face. So you get a lot of product in here, and I just love the formula. There's really nothing like this. It really is its name, airbrushed. So what I like to do is I like to just drag it along my face, because this powder is so velvety and smooth that it just gives you such a soft airbrushed bronzy look. You never have to work with this. You just literally glide it right on. And again, this product will literally last me decades probably. They sell a refillable, so you don't have to, and they sell, like, what are they called? A refill bronzer. And they sell a refill of this, so you don't have to buy the whole product over again, which is really nice. Now for powder blush, my personal favorite high-end blush has to be the EmCosmetics Heaven's Glow powder blushes, specifically in the shade Magic Hour. This one's just my personal favorite, but all of the shades from EmCosmetics are gorgeous. But this is just the prettiest baby pink, and I love the very sheer glow that it has. It's not too glowy, it's just so subtle and pretty. So this blush is very natural, but it still has pigment to it. And what I love about this is that it stays on all day. So even if you apply just a small, very natural light layer of this, it'll literally stay in place all day. I've noticed with other blushes that if I apply like a very light natural layer, it's gone within like an hour or two. But this blush has such amazing staying power. So there you guys can see, it's just so pretty and just perfect amount of pigment. It's not too strong or anything like that. I really love it. Now for a highlight, this is one of my personal favorites, and when it first launched, nobody cared for it, everybody hated it, and it is the Too Faced Prismatic Highlighter in the shade Ray of Light. So this is what it looks like. It's just a super pretty, kind of warm rose gold highlighter. And the reason why nobody liked this back then was because it wasn't like a super blinding highlight, but I think we've kind of geared away from that now, and everybody likes a very subtle highlight, and this will give you just that subtle glow. It gives you that filtered highlight. Like, it's not gonna leave a white streak on your face. It's not gonna pick up on any texture too. It just gives you just the most seamless highlight. Like, look at that. Look at that glow. It just, oh, it's just so like buttery and seamless and pretty. If you like a really natural subtle highlight that just looks airbrushed like this is the one. Now for brows, the only brow gel I ever use now, it is the Kosas Air Brow Gel, right? Kosas Air. And the reason why I love this so much is because of the staying power. It really holds up my brows really well. And I have stubborn brows. All right, sorry if you guys hear chitter chatter and a TV coming from the other room. That's because my husband and my baby are over there, so. But I did my eyeshadow and my camera was fully not turned on. But basically the eyeshadow palette that I use and I think is totally worth anybody's money is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. Specifically just Anastasia palettes in general. They never ever fail me. They're so buttery, so pigmented, blend out so easily. The shimmers are just so, I can't even describe them. Like, they go on with the brush so well, and that's usually very rare to find. Usually I have to go in with my finger, but these just always work so well for me. And yeah, I think the color story of the Soft Glam palette is just so iconic. It just is so pretty. Like, you really can't go wrong with these shades. Now for mascara, the mascara that I think everybody should have in their life is the EmCosmetics Pick Me Up Mascara. And this is hard because a lot of my favorite mascaras are drugstore ones. I don't really like high-end mascaras because one, they're so overpriced, like $20 and up, and two, they're not even that much better than drugstore ones. But the reason why this EmCosmetics one is so worth your money is because it's a tubing mascara, and I didn't even know what tubing mascaras were until this mascara. But just a short brief, this comes off with simply just water. So if you wet your eyes with water, it'll literally just peel off your eyelashes, and it's as simple as that. So there's no smearing, there's no smudging, it doesn't turn your eyes black, so you don't have raccoon eyes for like the next 2 days. So yeah, I really enjoy this because it's so easy to take off my makeup when I'm wearing this mascara. So because it is a tubing mascara, I find myself always using it, always gravitating towards it, because taking off mascara is a pain in the butt. And I've heard that tubing mascaras typically aren't that good because, like, obviously the formula is different. And so I've heard people who have tried different tubing mascaras say this is a really good one. The one I am going in with today is the Patriek Monochromatic Moment Silky Lip Cream. Let me just show you guys how gorgeous this is, then I'll talk about it. So this is in the shade She's Independent, and oh my god, it smells like mint chocolate. It's so good. I probably should have used a darker lip liner, that's my bad, but this one looks so gorgeous with like a brown liner, and then you ombre it together. But with time, it does kind of get a little bit darker, so. But overall, the reason why I love these lip creams so much is because they're so comfortable on the lips. They make your lips look so juicy and just so luxurious. I feel like it's a very beautiful formula where it's just silky, hydrating, creamy, all in one. So it is a lip cream, so it's not gonna dry down to matte or anything like that, but I haven't really found anything quite like it that looks this good, looks this luxurious, and the shade range is honestly beautiful. They're like really pretty pink nudes. All right, and last but not least, setting spray. So I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. And this setting spray is totally worth the money because the staying power it has, oh my god, it will really lock in your makeup all day long. It's such a strong formula without feeling like hairspray on your face. Alright guys, so that is it for my video. I hope this was helpful. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.